হ্যালো সবাইকে। আজকে আমি ক্লাসে একটা নতুন টপিক নিয়ে এসেছি, সেটা হচ্ছে আমাদের ম্যাক্সিমাম এই টপিকটা আমাদের লাগে গ্র্যাজুয়েশনে ম্যাথমেটিক্স অনার্স বা ম্যাথস মাইনার যাদের আছে তাদের এই টপিকটা লেগে থাকে, তাদের জন্য খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট। সেটা হচ্ছে গ্রুপ। তাহলে আজকে আমরা দেখব হোয়াট ইজ গ্রুপ। A non-empty set G is said to form a group with respect to a binary composition if G is closed under the composition this and 0 is associative and there exists an element E in G such that E compose A equal to A compose E equal to A for all A in G. And for each element A in G there exists an element A dash in G such that A dash compose A equal to A compose A dash is equal to E. And the group is denoted by the symbol G comma not. The element E is said to be an identity element in the group and the element A dash is said to be an inverse of A. তাহলে এই তিনটে কন্ডিশন আমাদের স্যাটিসফাই করতে হবে। সেটা হচ্ছে দ্যাট শুড বি ক্লোজড ইন দ্য বাইনারি কম্পোজিশন, দ্যাট শুড বি অ্যাসোসিয়েটিভ অ্যান্ড দেয়ার শুড বি an existence of identity element E. For that E compose A is equal to A compose E equal to A for all A, and there should be an element A in G such that the element A dash in G such that A dash compose A is equal to A compose A dash. For that it will be E, so there will be a identity element. There are some related definition. First one is a binary composition not is said to be defined on a non-empty set A if A compose B belongs to A for all A comma B in A. Okay, in this case the set A is said to be closed under the binary composition not. Okay, if A compose A is also AB belongs to A and if A compose B is also belongs to A, then we can say that under this binary composition the set A is closed. Okay, and for next definition is let O not be an binary composition on a set A. Not is said to be commutative if A compose B is equal to B compose A for all A comma B belongs to A. And O not is said to be associative if A compose in bracket B compose C is equal to A compose B in bracket compose C for all A comma B comma C belongs to A. Okay, now another most important definition is groupoid. What is groupoid? Let G be a non-empty set on which binary composition O is defined. Some algebraic structure is imposed on G by the composition O or not such that G comma not becomes an algebraic system. This algebraic system G comma not is said to be groupoid. Means for some algebraic structure should be there, for that we can say that this composition this become an algebraic system. Okay, for some algebraic structure, so that is called the groupoid. A groupoid G comma not is said to be a commutative groupoid if the binary composition not is commutative. Okay, then identity, if their identity element, if A compose E is equal to E compose A is equal to A for all A comma G, so for that it is said to be in an element E is said to be an identity element in the groupoid. Okay, now inverse element, whether the inverse element should be there in groupoid or not. An identity element, an element A in G is said to be invertible if there exists an element A dash for that A dash compose A is equal to A compose A dash is equal to E. A dash is said to be an inverse of A in group wide. Okay, if this condition will be satisfied, then we can say that G compose O is said to be group wide. Okay.